Patriots face the Titans. Cardinals will be hosting the Packers. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andy from WagerTalk. I'm going to tell you why I like one favorite and one underdog in these two games. Let's start the breakdown with the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. Packers coming off of a nice win against the Bengals. Before that, the tie at the Cowboys and a very frustrating loss against the Browns. Meanwhile, the Cardinals, I'm recording this on, it's Friday morning. I'm going to be doing this breakdown assuming Jacoby Brissett is going to be playing, not Kyler Murray. So if anything changes, that's going to change the handicap here. But I'm a Colts fan. I watched every play of that Colts-Cardinals game, and some people in the chat on Wager Talk today were saying Jacoby Brissett may be better than Kyler Murray, and it was this oh ha joke. And then you watch the game and you watch Jacoby Brissett go 27-44 for 320 yards and 2 touchdowns in a very, very close game. And when I'm looking at some of these stats, not really great news for Kyler Murray here. You want to look at yards per play. I know it's a one-game sample size, but with Kyler Murray, Arizona, 5 yards per play. With Jacoby Brissett, 5.7 yards per play. And that's a real problem when you're the starting quarterback and your backup comes in and does better. Now, is Jacoby Brissett in for the long term? No, of course not. But he did look good. Nice little pop from Bam Knight as he scored a touchdown. Trey McBride continues to deliver, and this Packers defense, they're going to be at the top of most of these, opponent yards per play. They're ranked number 2 as far as yards per play on offense for Green Bay. They're number 8 at 5.8 yards. So they've been getting it done, but I'm not sure if I'm a complete believer in this Packers team, and that's why I'm going to take the Cardinals plus 7 points. There's 6.5s out there, and there's a few books with 7. I would highly recommend if you're playing the Cardinals, maybe wait a little bit and see if you can get 7, maybe even 7.5 if Jacoby Brissett plays. But I'm happy with a touchdown here. This is a Packers team that, they won by 9 points, but against the Bengals, Cowboys tie, they lose to the Browns, 9 points to the Commanders. But I believe that was the game without Jaden Daniels. Let me check on that real quick. No, Jaden Daniels was there. But again, not super dominant. They held the Commanders to 18 points. I like this Cardinals team at home. You look at some of these stats here. Team opponents per game. Green Bay, again, is going to be 10 at 20.4. But Arizona, not completely terrible here at 21.2. So you look at opponents' points per game. They're within 1.5 points. And then we look at team points per game as to what we're scoring. You got Green Bay at 26.2, and you've got Arizona at 21.7. So everything kind of points me in the direction of saying that the Arizona Cardinals are going to cover the spread if Jacoby Brissett is playing. Kyler Murray's playing, then disregard. But with Jacoby Brissett playing, I like the Cardinals to cover this one. If you want to look for a player prop in this one, take a look at Jordan Love, over 10.5 rushing yards. He's gone over this the last 4 games, and the last couple games he's gone for 26 and 28. So he's healthy this year. Last year he did not rush for a lot, but that's because he had multiple injuries in the leg. But he's a mobile guy, and when he has a chance to run, he's going to do that. So 10.5 on Jordan Love's rushing yards seems pretty low. We're going to break down the Patriots and Titans. If you guys want to join with me and partner up with props, our NFL props pack is up. We cashed on Thursday night. That makes it a 13-6 run. Props is where I do all my damage. You guys have been watching me know this. This is what we specialize in. Any play that we have in NFL is just going to be a prop. I believe we've got 6 or 7 props up. This includes Sunday and Monday. So jump on board that. We have everything ranked about the same, and we're just looking for a winning record each week. Goal is 58, 59%. We're at 56% right now on NFL props for the season. 5% UFC best bet is up. This goes off on Saturday. We've hit our last 4 big bets, 4% and 5% plays. Excited to cash that one. If you're looking to really diversify your portfolio, as Steve Merrill would say, we got a 4% cricket play that goes off on early Saturday morning. So a lot of really good things. NHL's in full swing. Our NHL props are off to a profitable start to the season. NBA's next week. So a lot of really good things over at wt.buzz/AL. Again, 5% UFC play. NFL Week 7 props pack, all plays for Sunday and Monday are included, and we got that 4% cricket play. All right, let's take a look at the Titans and the Patriots. And after researching everything, I've just come to the conclusion that I really love the Patriots in the spot, and I think they cover the number. I'm going to use the Patriots in Survivor. I've gotten pretty cute the last few weeks with my Survivor picks. I'm going to take a little bit chalk here and fade this Titans team. Yeah, they have the new coach coming in. It's going to take a while to try and fix this team. This team is just really, really bad. They lost 20-10 to the Raiders, a miracle win to the Cardinals. They get blown out against the Texans, blown out against the Colts. Cam Ward has really struggled. And, you can bring in a new coach and you can have a new attitude and you can try and do some new things, but they are just at the bottom of everything. Yards per play, dead last at 3.9. Team opponent yards per play, they're giving up 5.6. Team opponent points per game, they're towards the bottom, giving up 26.8 points per game. How are they doing scoring wise? 13.8 points per game. This is just going to be way too much for a new coach to try and fix. You've got injuries to Calvin Ridley. It's already a weak wide receiving core. I don't really see where the offense comes from, and I don't really see where the defense comes from. You look at rushing, again, right near the bottom, 81.8. Only the Bengals have been worse. And how are they against stopping the run? Not that good. They give up 133.7 yards per game. This is a variable revenge situation. That narrative has been beaten to death, but I just believe this New England Patriots team is for real, and they're fighting for a division title right now. They're coming off a nice win at the Saints, 25-19 win. They beat the Bills at Bills 23-20, and they've had 3 road games, and they've won all 3. I don't think this is a big stretch to ask them to come into Tennessee and win by margin, so I'm going to lay the 7.5 with the New England Patriots. I think this is a 2-score game. New coach has a lot of work to do for the Titans, and I'm not sure this is going to be an easy fix, if it's fixable at all this year. They just don't have the talent there. So, all right, we're going to take the Cardinals plus the points. We're going to take the Patriots minus the points. And if you want a player prop in the Patriots game, it's going to be Travion Henderson to get over 35.5 rushing yards. If not now, when? For Travion Henderson. He has yet to go over 35.5 yards this season, but he's at 27, 24, 32, 28. And this Tennessee Titans defense is really, really bad. So, again, if Travion Henderson is going to go over against any team on this schedule, it has to be this week. I'm going to roll the dice and say that Henderson does get over against this really bad Tennessee Titans team. I don't think they're going to be able to move the ball, and I don't think the Patriots are going to have to throw a whole lot because they're going to eat up a lot of clock and eat up a lot of yards on the ground. So there's your player props. We've got Jordan Love over his rushing, Travion Henderson over his rushing, Cardinals plus the points, and the Patriots minus the points. Let's partner up on NFL props and 5% plays. Good luck on all your bets. Have a profitable weekend. Take care.